Our world situation is changing quickly. I think it's really important that we respond in thoughtful and appropriate ways. Today, I'm going to focus on the most foundational ingredient needed to respond to our quickly evolving world. Our global environmental situation, overpopulation, climate change, pollution, deforestation, loss of biodiversity, resource depletion, ocean acidification, waste disposal, urban sprawl. I could go on. Our global environmental situation, a forbidding swirl of yuck. And individually, we choose how we're going to respond to the situation. Are we going to choose to turn towards or turn away? Turning towards is being curious, opening up, wanting to learn. Turning away is not open. Turning toward is participating. I'm going to invite this challenge into my life. Turning away frees us so that we can attend to other things. But in doing so, we're ignoring the challenge. Turning towards is actively choosing, exercising power, taking ownership, leading. Turning away is embracing convention, dismissing ownership, following. If we turn toward, we're opting to see some stuff that we might not want to see. Turning away, we're more sheltered. In a nutshell, turning towards is exercising the creator in us. Turning away sets us up to be a victim. Of course, this is a huge simplification. There's a lot more going on, and we bounce between the two. Predominantly, we turn away. And I'm talking about all the pieces of the puzzle, from leadership and policy to the itsy-bitsy, minute-to-minute decisions we make, how we get around, house ourselves, all the little habits. It was Emerson who said, "It's not the destination, it's the journey." Spiritual leader Eckhart Tolle encourages us to realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Reminders to value experience. With this wisdom in mind, we can do some translating. When I think of ignoring, following, being the victim, the translated experiences are fearful, agitated, and numb. When I think of participating, taking ownership, being a creator, the translated experiences are engaged, excited, taking the bull by the horns and doing what we can do, even if it's a tiny, tiny thing, can change how we feel, change our experience. Doing enables peace. Using resources to live is mandatory. We can't opt out of this. Acclaimed writer Parker Palmer tells a story about an outward bound experience. His challenge is to rappel down a forbidding, scary high cliff. Slowly he makes progress until he comes to the crux, the hard part. Not knowing what to do, he freezes. The instructor waits a small eternity, then yells up, "Anything wrong, Parker?" It takes Parker a while to respond. "I don't want to talk about it." The instructor yells back, "Then it's time you learn the outward bound motto." Parker is outraged. He's gripped by panic, about to die, and she's going to feed him some pithy saying. Then she spoke words that will forever be with him. Words that encouraged him to negotiate the rest of the cliff. If you can't get out of it, then get into it. Bone deep, he knew that there's no way that he could get out of the situation except by going deeper into it. If you can't get out of it, then get into it. So what are we going to do? Here we are, hanging uncomfortably, not wanting to talk about it, just like Parker. Our environmental situation can seem bleak, angry. The obvious choice is to turn away. After all, it's a forbidding swirl of yuck. Do yourself a favor. Notice when you're turning away. Consider turning towards. Start easy, keep at it. There's opportunity here. There's opportunity for engagement, excitement, and peace. An opportunity to turn toward that forbidding swirl and find fulfillment. Thanks for joining me. Feedback is most welcome. Subscribe if you want more.